settled relations with the universe do not disturb our minds, as by example our automatic bodily functions which speak to us only in the sign of distress. Thus all consideration is demonstration of doubt. Doubt postulateth duality, which is the root of Caranson. Ansong de Cantu. So then, O my son, here is my wisdom, that the voice of the soul in its true nature, eternal and unchangeable, comprehending all, is silence, and the voice of the soul, dynamic in the way of its will, is song. Nor is there any form of utterance that is not as song is the music proper to that motion, according to the law. Thus as thy cousin Arthur Martian hath rejoiced to make plain unto men in his books called hieroglyphics, the first quality of art is its ecstasy. So to nigh all men at one time or other cometh joy of creation, with the belief that their utterance is holy and beautiful, glorious with banners. This would indeed be the case, and we could discern the thought from the words, but because they have no technical skill to express themselves, they do not enable others to reproduce or recreate the original passion which inspired them, or even any memory thereof. Understand then what is the agony of the great soul, who hath every key of paradise at his girdle, when he would open the gate of holiness, or of beauty, or of any virtue soever, to the men of his age. On human stupidity, de stultitia humana. Know that a mind can apprehend only those things with which it is already familiar, at least in part. Moreover, it will ever interpret according to the distortion of its own lenses. Thus, in a great war, all speech soever may be understood as if it were of reference thereunto, also a guilty person or a melancholic may see in every stranger an officer of justice, or one of them that are banded together him seemeth to persecute him, as the case may be. But consider, moreover, that the mysterious is ever the terrible for vulgar minds. How then, when a new word is spoken, either it is not heard, or it is understood awry, and it evoketh fear and hate as a reaction against fear, then men take him and set him at naught, and spit upon him, and scourge him, and lead him away to crucify him. And the third day he riseth from among the dead, and ascendeth into heaven, and sitteth at the right hand of God, and cometh to judge the quick and the dead. This, O my son, is the history of every man unto whom is given a word. On his struggle, de suo proelio. Now therefore thou seest how men take the son of science, and burn him for a sorcerer or a heretic, the poet, and cast him out as reprobate, the painter as deforming nature, the musician as denying harmony, and so for every new word. How much more then if the word be of universal import, a word of revolution and of revelation in the deep of the soul, a new star that is for the astronomers, and maybe sitteth them by the ears, but a new sun that were for all men, and a seed of tumult and upheaval in every land. Consider in thyself, therefore, what is the might of the adepts, the energy of the sanctuary, that can endow one man with the word of an aeon, and bring him to the end in victory, with his chariot wreathed in flowers, and his head bound round with a fillet of blood-honored laurel. My son, thou art entered into the battle, and the men of our race and of our clan return not save in glory.